Hello there, my name is Richard. I can talk about animation, and today we'll talk about a controversy of Villainous from Alan on January 28th, about maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, this sort of controversy sort of reflects what happened in the fan base and the reason why you see a lot of characters wearing bunny suits of Villainous. I mean, all to the main leads, to the side characters, even characters from the book that you barely see. The reason why, well, it is an actually interesting story. Let's start with the day of January 28th, a year of the rabbit from China, that Alien decided to sort of celebrate dropping a small image of all villain characters, basically dressed as the year of the rabbit, but sort of style of the magician presenting a magic trick and the main two female leads wearing a bunny suit. When this actually shown, the fan base was sort of surprised and fell in love with the idea of the rabbit sort of year of the rabbit sort of situation. And people applauded. They think it was a great idea, fun little design. But the only problem is outsiders of the fandom start to judging the drawing, saying that you think that's sort of wrong to sexualize characters from a children's cartoon. In a way, I can see why you think that, but at the same time, they are not real, and no one really found Alien. Only the adult fans and the young kids who actually watch the series has no idea they actually exist. Especially all the characters are actually adults, not even kids. So I don't see a huge problem, but at the same time, I feel the people who don't understand the fandom, they actually judging, pretending that it's not actually normal. But again, it really is, especially if you live in Mexico and see all this Mexican pop culture. What I mean is, over sexualizing things is sort of part of the joke of Mexican type of humor. In fact, you walk on the streets of Mexico, you see sort of commercials, stop signs, a lot of sexual innuendo. Even the daytime shows, they do sexualize their host a certain specific way, male or female. Not including the commercials of soaps, food, chips, everything is just over sexualized, but also make fun of doing that. And believe me, it really is. It's so almost shocking and hilarious if you understand the Mexican culture and also the language. But once again, everything's sort of kind of PG or aging to PG-13. Nothing really that wild, over sexualized. In fact, this picture itself is basically kind of wholesome because it never really goes that far. Of course, it's interesting reason why the two female leads were in a bunny suit, because the whole idea of a magician is sort of tricked in hand. That basically they do a trick in front of your face, but they make sure to turn your attention to something else, like their beautiful assistants, so they could manipulate the thing in front of you to pretend to be some kind of magic trick. This is the reason why Miss Seed and Dementia wear bunny suits to grab your attention. Of course, I understand some people don't like the bunny suits, but the bunny suit is meant to grab your attention and also kind of emphasize the female body a little bit more, because that was the whole point and the musician's point to using this sort of kind of drawing. That's what makes me sort of fascinated about this controversy, because people sort of complain about something, but this is from Mexico. People, this is normal. You could say this is very wholesome. I feel people who over exaggerating are basically Mexican Karens who doesn't know any better. But I love it that Alan never folded, never apologized, he never did anything. He just went his normal life. In fact, he doubled down with another drawing with Ashley Miss Seed and Dr. Foot being the bunny. Once again, Alan doesn't give a crap of what you think, because what he's doing is pretty base. There is no over exaggerating or anything. In fact, the characters stay true to what they are, even in the show. So yeah, I feel this pretty safe. Of course, the fan base loved what Alan did, and this is a reason why you see a lot of bunny characters from Villainous reappearing, some the Twitter account, Facebook account, or any other account just based off drawings of your favorite characters. And this is the reason you have almost every single drawing of Villainous wearing firing suits, almost like a defiance says, you could judge us, but we don't care. And that is how you be the boss. Because honestly, there is nothing wrong wearing a bunny suit. Besides, nobody actually watches, just the fan base only. And everybody's okay with this because this is sort of normal for Mexican people. But once again, we sexualize both sides equally. Even make fun of kind of sexualized things. Once again, that is the humor of Mexican type of humor. And now, of course, how you feel about this drawing? You think all the Mexican just sort of over-exaggerate of something that is basically nothing? Or you feel to justify the judgment of this drawing? Tell me down below, let me know. Of course, it will be not the last or first time this actually happened, because in anime, they do the same thing, but people keep forgetting. Basically, a good 90% of anime is focusing on teenagers, so it makes sense sexualize the teenager for other teenagers. It never meant for the adults. So yeah, you get the idea how these shows are created and why the reason why they sexualize certain characters just because there is the demographic. Of course, you could completely disagree, and that's fine. Nothing is completely wrong in your opinion. It's just sort of just do not force your opinion with other people. You just disagree, that's okay. Move on. Now I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.